Hey, Tristan, can you hear me fine? OGP, welcome in. I know I'm earlier than what it said I was supposed to be on here, and I'm not even sure how long this is going to go because I'm not sure how many hours I have left on StreamYard. But anyway, we're going to give it a shot. And if it cuts me off, I'll go on YouTube and come up again, I guess. I gave my haircut to myself. I got a little, this side. I got a nick. I think it's this side. Got a little nick in it, but it's all right. Hey, Backbone. OGP, you've been in here before, right? GameFi StreamYard, you can use it free for 20 hours a month, and I think I'm knocking on that door pretty hard. Yeah, I thought you'd been in here before, OGP. Backbone, I'm doing fine. First day back to work after vacation. What you guys been up to for the new year or since Christmas or whatever? Anything exciting going on? Yeah, I didn't want to go back. I was having way too much fun. Got 5 good people up in here. What are you doing, Backbone? Local Life Outdoors. What's up, Eric? Believe it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's right. That's the one I wanted, not the other one. I already have helped your channel out, Backbone. I shared your link a bunch. I thought it was, Eric, but I, always get this feeling that I got the wrong one or something. So I'm not sure how much time I got left on StreamYard, but I mean we'll see. So you guys got any questions for me or each other or learn to know each other or learn to know me or whatever? Eric, you want to come up and chat for a while or you busy doing other stuff? I roll standing seam metal for roofing. I do on-site stuff, so I pull a roll former around with a pickup and form metal panels for their roof on-site. All right, no problem. Thank you guys for sharing links. Hey, Beverly Moffett, welcome in. Who is Brex Outdoors? I think I've heard of them before. OGP, you want to come up on panel, talk to people and tell them about your channel? Well, they said that it renews on the 4th, I think is what they said. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what their deal is, but I think I have like an hour and a half left or something from what they told me, or from what their email said. All right, he wants to stay in the background. That's all right. Tristan? Oh, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I see what you're saying. Eric, what have you been up to other than working on cars? I got a question for you then, once you answer that one. Hey, Charlie the plumber, you made it in. Thanks for showing up. Charlie the plumber he just went live for the first time. week or week and a half ago or something like that. I was on his live. I'm not sure where Creel is. Guess we should share it out, huh? Let me share it out on my community page. I don't think StreamYard always shares it out. Hey, Charlie the plumber, you want to come up and talk to people? There was one person I was talking to on here about GameFile. Yeah, I remember that, but I don't remember who it was either. Charlie the plumber just got in bed. Well, yeah, you probably don't want to come up then. That's so. If you guys want to share this live out, feel free. Have that, uh, if you have that ability on your channels. Hey, Tina, welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. So, okay, so there's more than one Charlie the plumber, is what I'm seeing. More than one of you are on here. Am I right? Because you said one of them just got in bed. Oh, there's just one of you. Okay. All right, Tina, I appreciate it. Tina, do you want to come up and talk to peoples? Tristan. You busy cooking? All right. And listening. Well, that's a good thing, I guess. Except I'm not very great to listen to, but other than that. That is an option, Charlie. And thanks for the buck. That was a Virginia buck. It's not as big as it looks, but it was the biggest one I shot. That's good, Tristan. Got your short there making some views. That's good. All right, I appreciate it, Tristan. Got people coming and going. That's okay. Hunting seasons in Virginia it usually starts around October 15th. They'll have 2 weeks of bow season. Immediately after that is 2 weeks of black powder. And immediately after that is, so we're into the middle of November by now. And then rifle season goes from middle of November to the first weekend in January. But okay, well, I'm not sure about bow and muzzleloader season anymore, but it used to be that bow and muzzleloader season you could shoot buck or doe, and in rifle season most of the time you could only shoot bucks. They would do the first and sometimes the second Saturdays in rifle season you could shoot buck or doe, and then the last week of rifle season is buck or doe, is the way it used to be. I'm not sure what it is now, but it's still something fairly similar to that, as far as I know. I don't live there anymore. I just hunt there. Some. I've hunted there last year, and that was the first time I'd hunted there in 15 years, probably. So, Tina, what's new with your channel and with your, what are you doing? All that good stuff. Tell us a little bit about your channel and about yourself. Didn't need to know that. Oh, local life. I had a question for you about my car. 2011 CRV. Hey, Firebird. After the first of the year, the clock went haywire. It says it is 1 o'clock. Every time you start it up, it says 1 o'clock on 2002. What's up with that? Or haven't you heard any other problems like that? From what I could tell, other people are having the same problem. Hey, Valerie, welcome in. Long time no see for sure. Thanks for stopping by again. Your deer season ended January 1. I think it did in Virginia too. because that was the last, or it was it's always the first weekend in January, and that happened to be a weekend. I've been good, Valerie. How you been? I haven't seen you in any chats for quite some time. Just went back to work today from my vacation time. Hey, Isaac, I'm assuming. Yeah, they're getting hammered with snow back there. They can keep it. We had ours last week. We don't need any more. Well, that's no good, Valor. I mean, it's good you're getting better, but not good to be sick. Yeah, I've been last week and a half. I was out hunting nutria mostly, and got a really, really good crabbing video coming up. I'll probably put that one out next Monday, I'm guessing, and then go back to more nutria hunts after that. But got a fair number of videos uh, made up over the holidays. So he was teasing his dog. What, he get bit or something? A nutria is a giant rat. They are. Let me see if I can find a picture. I have plenty of pictures of them, but there's one sitting in the water. They look like a beaver with a rat tail. There's one sitting on land. Hey, Monica. Welcome in. Monica, nobody wants to come up here and talk to me. Do you want to come up and talk to me? Yeah, on the East Coast, they're getting hammered with snow for sure. Yeah, they look just like a muskrat, but they're bigger. They're they're about the size of a small beaver. Uh, I don't know about preset one, but tried to reset the clock. I don't know. My wife went into the manual and looked all through there, trying to figure out how to reset it. But you can reset it, but then when you go out of it, it's always back at 1 o'clock. Monica, did you want to come up and talk to people? I know you're not that shy. About to sneeze. I got you, Monica. Crabbing has been amazing. This year is, I'll just put it this way. On Wednesday, we went out. I have never in my life caught that many crabs. But you'll have to watch the video to figure out how many we got. But I've done really good. Done really good at crabbing before, but never done quite that good. No, I am in Oregon. We have the good crabs out here. The Dungeness crabs. Hey, Jenna, you should have been crabbing with us on Wednesday. We killed them. I peeled a bunch of them and sent them. I just sent a box today, one to Oklahoma and one to Minnesota. Some of my friends from here, and hopefully it gets there fine on time and everything so that they don't thaw out. But yeah, I know. I was off on vacation though, so. But yeah, if you get a chance to go anytime, you should go because it's crazy. Had the best trip I've ever had, and that's saying a lot because I go quite a bit. But if you watched my video of the last crabbing trip, this will this will give you a little hint of how many we got this time. But in the last two trips that I've gone crabbing, we got 108 keeper crabs. Yeah, I don't eat near all of it either. I eat the fish that I catch, but the crab, I'll eat a crab and a half or two crabs or whatever when we catch them. Um, but I give the rest away. My neighbor loves me. have set? I don't have any stations set, but it's the clock and the year that's going haywire on it. But I think from what I was reading on the can't think of what it's called, but people, the owners or whatever that go online and talk about problems, it started on a bunch of Honda vehicles this at the beginning of this year, and I don't think they figured out exactly what's wrong with it yet. Dungeness crabs, Valerie. Yeah, venison's good. Yeah, 108 keeper crabs we caught in the last 2 trips. That is a crazy amount of crabs. Yeah, we had a good trip. That one's coming out. I think I'm going to put that one up next Monday evening, probably at 6 o'clock. But all right, game file. Is Sunfish live tonight? I thought he goes live on Tuesday nights. I would have to send you a link, OGP. I could say more about the crabbing trip, but that'd kind of spoil it, so I guess I won't. But doing any ice fishing, anyone? IL Fishing wants to know. Yeah, I love Dungeness crabs. They're, as far as I'm concerned, it's the best out there. So is it the 3 of you that go crabbing, or the 3 who, what, when, where, and how? Hey, BTW, welcome in. Alan's here too. The 3 Musketeers, yeah. Hal Wyrick was one of them that was out there with me. Watched you crabbing. There was 3 other guys other than me. Is that the one you're talking about, Monica? That was Alan and Parker and Kevin, and then I was running the boat. But I think that's who you're talking about. But this time it was different people. Alan was one of them, and then his brother from Montana and his brother's family was the rest of them. But yeah, it's all different people all the time. or most of the time. I mean, some of the same ones, or some of the guys come back and do it more than once, but yeah, Charlie the plumber is from Michigan. IL Fishing is from Illinois. Monica is moving to Illinois. BTW Aquatics. If one of you mods could drop his link, he's a good guy to follow. He does a few videos on his aquariums. He has a puffer fish, urchin, couple. I don't even know what all he has, but I don't know aquarium fish that well. Charlie, I don't think YouTube knows what the UP is. I understand exactly what you're saying because I lived in Michigan for 10 months, but I don't think most of these people know what the UP is. He's trying to say the Upper Peninsula, but talk to text or something translated into YOOP. I'm assuming. Yeah, that's exactly what he meant. Yep. I'm still curious if Sunfish King is live, because if he's live, he's got half of my people over there. Maybe. I don't see that he is. Whoops. Now where to go? There I am. He is live? No, Monica. It does not taste like chicken. And I thought it would. Hey, Ashley. Welcome in. Nutria tastes like a little stronger than rabbit, but I'm not sure what else to compare it to. Oh, we got to. Yeah. Block that goofball. Why can't I block him? Valerie, can you block that spammer? Not sure why it's not letting me block him. You never had rabbit? I'm not sure what to compare it to. Go on my If you haven't had rabbit, I'm not sure what to compare it to. There you go. Valerie got them. I know I got troll bots in here. I tried to block them and I couldn't block them. It wouldn't let me do it. Monica, the texture of nutria is just like a smoked turkey leg. And if you would cook nutria and pull it off the bone and put it in barbecue sauce, you could make pulled pork sandwiches and nobody would know the difference as far as looks. I tried it a couple times, but it may have been because somebody deleted it first. I don't know. It's okay if they did delete it first, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's there's nothing wrong with nutria meat at all. I mean, it's doesn't taste gamey or anything. It's great. Yeah, I saw that you did, Valerie. That's good. I know. Or wait, there's another one up there. Oh, I think you already got that one too. I don't know. I think so. Hey, Coastal Fever, Mr. Doc. Happy New Year to you too. Where are you at, Monica? Now, are you in California? Hey, Doc, do you want to come up on the panel for a little bit? Yeah, you're in Cali. Okay. I get mixed up where everybody's from. Coastal Fever is the other coast. He's on the East Coast, Florida. Firebird was in Sunfish Kings live the other day and put in some, I think it was Firebird, put in some text that looked like those spammers and about got himself kicked out of there. I thought that was funny. All right, Doc, I think I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna try to private chat you. Uh, I don't know if it'll work or not. See if that works. Not all of us are that drunk, Jenna. Oh, he can't see the private chat until he's on panel. See, that's what I don't know. That's why we have you around. Let me know when you're ready, Doc. And one of you mods can drop his link also. Got that right. No, I've never drank in my life. That's why my kid was on my live chat. I fixed toilets. So the live was all his thing. Yep. There you go. IL fishing, you can't. If you put the link in there, you can see who's trying to come up. And you can either let them up or not. So you still have control of it, whether they try it or not. But yeah. You can see them. You can see who it is before they get up on the chat. Is what I'm trying to say. Up on the panel, and you can either boot them at that point or allow them to come on up. So Valerie dropped Doc's link there. Coastal Fever. He's a great channel to follow if you haven't already. Hey, Tubby Guy. Didn't see you pop in. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I tried your trapping, tried some traps on the Nutria. Got a video coming out here after a while. Tubby Guys need, Tubby Guys link needs dropped. I can actually do that fairly easily since I'm on the same one here. All right, you're ready. All right, here we go. Tubby, you can come up too if you want. Laura the Explorer. Welcome in. Happy New Year. Tubby guy, I need to make you a mod too. All right. Tubby, you are now a mod, so you can share links as well. Doc, did you get the link? There he is.
What's
Hey,
up,
Doc.
man?
Not much. The link. You got your, yeah, you're getting it. You know the drill.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yep. You been
What's
out
going
fishing?
on? Not much. No, thought there for a second. My wife wasn't feeling well, and
Oh, yeah.
thought she might have, COVID. She
Yeah.
didn't really have the symptoms or anything.
Yeah.
And she got tested, and I was supposed to head out with my buddy Kenny. Out, we were either going to go to the Everglades or we were going to go out to the north end of Lake Okeechobee. And because I didn't know, we didn't get her test results back. They said, "Oh yeah, it'll take like 24 to 48 hours." And then we just got them back yesterday.
Yeah.
So
Positive?
no, she's negative.
Yeah.
She's negative.
Which means she hasn't had it in the last 3 months.
Right.
That's what that means. So that's good.
Oh yeah. And like I said, she wasn't experiencing any of the like COVID symptoms. She just had like a sore throat and just kind of felt a little run down. And both girls were fine. I'm fine. But Kenny just he helps take care of his mother, who's older, and to play it on the safe side, I said
Right.
So I did go out and do a little bit of fishing Saturday morning. Just went over to a little pond like right near here, and I caught like 5, but nothing to make a video with. They were all small, and I really
it doesn't matter. That's all we catch here, small ones.
I don't know, man. Hold on a second. Let me turn the fan on. It is hot. It is. I was like sitting here. I was like, should I turn the fan on? Should I not turn the fan on? It's a balmy. Actually, what is it tonight down here for us? You guys are gonna hate me when I say this. Hold on. Let's check out the weather conditions here. I think we are. What do my kids do with my weather app? There it is. 63 tonight.
It's 38 here.
Woo!
And that's even a little bit cold for here, but this time of night that's not bad. But
yeah, so I was like, it's like 6. It's in the 60s tonight. I was like, it shouldn't. I shouldn't have to kick on any of the cool stuff in the garage, but hey, let me catch up with the chat, or since I jumped on, let me see.
Yeah, Toby, I agree with that one.
Oh, okay. Wyatt's in here. Hey, Wyatt, and Laura. Hey, Laura. Valerie Irwin. Hello. Game Foul. Hello.
There's one for you, Ryan Slaggert. -30.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they can keep that.
Yeah. Hey, Monica.
Wyatt says it's -10.
Did I see who Ill Fishing, if he's still in here? What's going on?
He was, yeah. I don't know if he still is. He's probably jumping back and forth between here and Sunfish King.
Oh, that's right. He's live tonight too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got home from picking up my oldest daughter from dance, and I got her situated and said, "All right, get in the shower, get your thing going there." And so had a second while I was just sitting down and jumped on the phone and was like, "Oh, cool, Earl's live." So I got about
Jenna, we did okay. I slept through most of it. So I know it was pretty windy, though. The old house, I mean, we're not in that old of a house, and it was creaking. So
you guys have
it was a
bad
good
winds up
wind.
there?
Higher than we normally have, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but
OGP says it's 34 there.
I'm not sure where he is. I think I asked him earlier, and I forget. I can't keep people straight. Fishing with Rigby has been in here before, and I'm not sure where they're from even.
Hey, Fishing with Rigby. Yeah, what were you talking about? Like, I was trying to kind of get things going. You're talking about something happened in Sunfish Kings, or somebody's live, or there were like some scammers.
Oh no! I think Firebird. You know his channel, young kid Firebird. He was having Sunfish was having some scammers, not scammers, some whatever they're called. They drop those links to.
Oh, like the trolls that come in.
Yeah, those things. Anyhow, so one of those guys, I'm not sure if it was Firebird or another guy that was in there that night, just typed in the chat something that looked like one of those links, just about got himself blocked out of there. It was funny.
Thank you, Valerie. I appreciate that. Yeah, she's doing a lot better. She feels, she had a couple days there where she just kind of felt, like just really run down, and she was just kind of laying in bed and stuff. But she's much better now. Just really kind of just a little bit of a cough. That's it. I gotta tell you, man, it's tough when she ain't up and about. Having to take the kids all around. I had to go to the grocery store. Oh, that is just an awful experience.
Virginia, where I grew up, they got 6 or 8 inches of snow at least. They had their grocery store was shut down, and they had people in the ditches everywhere.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that stuff on the news, man. It's
yeah.
What little bit of the news I watch,
All right, Tubby.
Later,
that's
Wyatt.
No problem. Just make sure you play one of my playlists because I'm getting close, but not there yet.
You're almost at 4,000?
I've got, last I checked, I was right around 3,300, I think it was. So
nice.
700 to go. But
yeah,
I know
I've set a goal for a couple goals for myself for this year on YouTube. Number one, I want to gain another 500 supporters on the channel.
Where are you at now?
Me over 1K. Like 530 something.
Okay,
I think.
so that'd put you over the 1K
then. And then I want to catch one bass 8 pounds or bigger.
Yeah.
And I want to get that on film. And then my other goal is just I need to lose some weight. Yeah, I want to lose some weight. I want to lose about 20, 30 pounds.
You ain't as big as I am.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know, man. All you gotta
do, Doc. All you have to do is quit drinking pop.
I don't drink soda.
Oh, I thought you did. I thought you drank Diet Coke or something.
No, okay. I indulge in the beer every now and again. But not like crazy.
I
don't know. I'm like, I weighed myself. I'm 6 feet tall. So I weighed myself the other day. I'm at 218.
Ain't nothing to worry about.
So I was like, yeah, I want to lose, even if like 20, 30 pounds. I don't know.
Yeah. No, there's nothing wrong with that either. But I don't even know how much I weigh. But I do know at the beginning of this summer, I was way higher than I should have been. I was up around 260, I think.
Oh yeah.
And I'm probably still around 250. I've lost some, but probably still around 250, but people don't guess me near that heavy.
Now, when I tell people I'm 218, they're like, "What? Really?"
Yeah.
I guess I carry it well.
Well, I'm not saying this for you. I'm saying this more for me, but brains do weigh a lot.
That is true. There's another thing you could sit there and say weighs a lot too, but we don't want to get kicked off of YouTube.
Right. Oh, yeah. You've been hanging out with small water starters.
If you were 9 feet tall.
Yeah, that's probably true too, Tubby. Hence the name Tubby Guy.
Yeah, I thought you were leaving, Wyatt. What are you doing?
He says he is, but he keeps saying that.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna jump off Earl probably in about like 10 minutes or so because I didn't think I had to go back to work until Wednesday.
Yeah.
And thank God I checked my email today because I really haven't been keeping up on my work email since I've been off. And we're expected back tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I was back this morning to work, so. Well, all the slaggers are showing up in here. Appreciate that.
Jenny,
I guess Jenna Craig on Ryan Slagger.
I don't know, man. I just I gotta do something about my midsection.
Eat more; it'll change.
That's true. I should have said get in shape instead of lose weight because if I say just get in shape, round's a shape.
Yeah, exactly. Grits and Glamour in the house.
Hey, Grits.
Did I miss you earlier, Grits? I don't think I did, but maybe.
I'm hoping to get out this weekend and do some fishing.
No, I didn't miss you. All right, good.
Yeah, definitely want to get out this weekend. And I still got the footage from my trip that I took on New Year's Day. If I get a second to sit down and make a video of it, and I can probably make chicken salad out of chicken poop, you know?
Oh, yeah. That was my birthday. You should have caught me a birthday fish.
Oh, well, had I known, I would have been like, happy birthday, Earl. Yeah.
Yeah,
there you go. 5 of them.
Yeah. We went, I don't know if you were in here when I said we went crabbing on Wednesday.
No.
Again. Did you watch my last crabbing video?
No. I actually started like really sitting down today and going back and trying to catch up on everybody's videos over like the past like week because my wife not feeling good and me kind of having to take care of the girls, I just haven't had a lot of time to sit down because I mean they're home, they're on, my oldest one's on break, the little one doesn't go to school yet, and I'm trying to keep them busy and we're going outside and I was actually trying to keep them outside as much as possible just in case my wife was positive with COVID, but
right,
and so I mean it was lit. Ever since this entire break, I had this plan in my head, and of course that never came to fruition. I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch people's YouTube videos. I'm gonna get out and do a bunch of fishing, and none of it happened.
Yeah.
So I just sat down today and started to kind of catch up on everybody's. I got a whole list of stuff. I'll probably be going back through like Christmas videos like next week, wishing everybody a Merry Christmas.
Yeah. We were out 2 or 3 weeks ago. Did really well. 4 guys on my boat, including me. And then last Wednesday, Alan, you've seen him on my nutria hunting videos, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Him and I went out first, and then his brother from Montana and his family came in about noon and finished out the day crabbing with us. And we had a better day than I've ever had crabbing, and that's saying a lot because I go a lot. But
and did you get that on video?
Oh yeah, yeah. That one's coming out next Monday, so
Oh, okay.
you got a little time to catch up.
Cool.
I'm not posting any more than one a week anymore. I got 4 or 5 over Christmas vacation at least, and there for a couple weeks I didn't have one, and I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to try to. I mean, even if it's old footage, I'm just going to have one a week. I think,
And just,
unless they build way up,
and just kind of have some videos in the tank, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I wish I had done that. You know, in case something like, you know, what happened over this break.
Right.
With,
yeah.
You know, my wife not feeling well, me kind of having to kind of shift my focus from, you know, just the YouTube channel, going out and fishing and stuff, and
right.
You know, be more at home. You know, yeah, like I was thinking about taking the girls with me and doing a little fishing video, but you know, Joe and I don't know if you know Joe from Parabellum Fishing. Yeah, he and I were kind of chatting back and forth in one of his videos about taking the kids fishing, and it's like every time you try to film, you're tying a line or you're hooking, you're taking a fish off the hook, and you got like no time to film. So, but I like what you're doing with, you know, having one video come out a week to where you've got some footage in your back pocket. You know, right now I don't have any footage in my back pocket, and I wish I did. You know, I got the one that I shot, like I said, on Saturday, where, you know, if I had the time to sit down, that one would have come out probably today. But I said, you know, let me just watch everybody's videos. Let me, you know, do that instead of going through and trying to do something with this footage. I looked at it. It's good. The footage turned out nice. I got a new handle for the DJI camera that I use, the little DJI Pocket Osmo. Yeah, that I use that to shoot all of my intros, all of my B-roll, the outros, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a great little camera. It's a motorized gimbal and everything, so it's a stabilizer and all that.
Yeah.
But the battery doesn't last very long on it. I might get 2 hours of straight record time. So the kids got me this handle that goes with it, and the handle is actually an extra battery pack. What's going on?
There's real.
So it's an actual battery pack for it. So now I can get another extra like 3.5, 4 hours out of that, plus what I got with the DJI itself. So I can get, you know, probably around like 6 hours of record time with the DJI. So that's what I was really going out there to try out on New Year's Day, was that little setup to see how it would work. And it worked out really well. So, I mean, I didn't really even do much of an intro or an outro to it. So I think if I do actually post that video, I'll, you know, have to kind of do an intro, outro, you know, after the fact. And, you know, but I did get some new seats for the John boat that my father-in-law gifted me for Christmas too. So.
Oh, nice. Hey, Grits. I'm not gonna, or don't give it away, but that trip and the trip that I just did, we got 108 keeper crabs in 2 trips.
Wow. Yeah, these are the seats I got. Let's see if I can get them on camera.
All right, Charlie. Good to see you in here. And if one of the mods could drop his link one more time. He's from Michigan. He just went live for the first time a couple weeks ago. Those are nice seats.
Yeah, man. My in-laws got them for me for the boat.
Yep.
So I got to put the posts. On the bottom.
Yep.
So
yeah, that'll be nice.
They found at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get probably this month and next month, however long it takes. I'm gonna put a hard top on my boat instead of a canvas. All those snaps are coming out of the aluminum, snapping off, and yeah, I mean I could re-tarp it, but then how long is that gonna last? You know. And I'm driving an hour and a half to the coast and flapping that thing all over the place. If I just put a hard top on and be done with it, you know.
I don't move too
Yeah.
fast for you, do I, Earl?
What's that?
Creel Florida said, Earl, coastal is my speed, LOL. Let me know if I need to calm him down.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Yeah, Grits. My experience this fall with crabbing is I've never seen crabbing that good. I mean, it's crazy out there. And there's not very many people out there either. So, of course, the weather hasn't been that good, but it was beautiful both days we were out there. And there still wasn't very many people out there. OGP just picked you up, he said.
Oh, thanks, man. I'll definitely grab you when we're all done here, and I'll head over and do the I'll watch one of your videos, give you the thumbs up, and leave you a comment. That way the sub sticks. You know how YouTube is when you do these types of things, like when they always say if you just go over and kind of subscribe and hit the notification and don't really watch or anything, YouTube might take away that subscription later on. What
Funny thing is, I've never had them do that to me. I mean, as far as me going to a channel that I know of, I don't think they've ever taken me away from somebody else. I think the numbers fluctuate, and I think you eventually get them all back. That's my theory.
It kind of makes sense, because I've seen it do that, like where like you'll lose a whole bunch, and then like a couple days later everything kind of comes back up. And I wonder if that. I mean, I don't have the answer. I don't know if like that's YouTube vetting the subscription or like if you're a real person. I don't know.
I think that's what it is.
I remember one time I went into Fish Snatcher. I was in one of his lives, and he showcased one of the videos that I produced, and he said, I watched like 3 minutes of it, and had a whole bunch of people tell me, hook set, and subscribers went up like 14, 15, right there that night, and then I woke up the next morning and like 12 of them were gone.
Right, exactly. And then over the next couple of days, it built right back up to where it was, right?
Yeah, I think it
pretty
came
close.
Back up. It came close. I think I gained back like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Creel,
Ryan,
you want to come on down and do some snakehead fishing? Let's go. That's actually my plan if I'm not able to make it out to either the Everglades or Lake. Well, if I go down the Everglades, there's a chance I'll get some. But if we go down to the Everglades this weekend, I'm looking to target some peacock bass.
Gotcha. Those look like they'd be really fun to catch.
The snakehead?
Yeah. Well, the snakehead and the peacock bass.
Oh, dude, I love catching those peacock. Hold on a second, Earl.
Ryan, where on the Oregon coast were you? Or don't you remember? Dockside, which is up by Seaside, I believe. Went with Dockside Charters. Don't know if you've ever. I think I've heard of the Dockside Charters. I think that's up around Seaside or somewhere up in that area. I'm not 100% sure. Depot Bay. Well, you were really close to me. That's about an hour and 45 minutes from me. Yeah, Depot Bay is a good. I've never crabbed there, but I know they do pretty well there too.
Hold on a second, Earl. Creel, I'm down in Palm Beach County. I'm on the East Coast. If you're familiar with like most people, when I say Palm Beach County, they're like familiar with like Palm Beach. I'm in the northern part of Palm Beach County.
Yeah, Grits, I'm back to work. I can't go out any time of the week anymore. But I got enough crabs for a while anyway. You can't eat 108 crabs, and I actually shipped some today to Oklahoma and Minnesota. So I shipped some to Living Him In. You know him.
Oh yeah.
And also to Danimals Creations and Adventures. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
know
if you
them
know
too.
him or not.
Yep.
Yeah, I sent some to each of them.
Very cool. All right, I'll hit you up, Krill.
Yeah, you've watched some of Creel's videos, haven't you?
Yeah, I actually watched one of his today where he caught his personal best bonnet head
Oh yeah.
shark right there in the surf, and he cooked up. Well, it was barracuda, amberjack, and so I believe it was. Correct me if I'm wrong, Creole. Spanish mackerel for a buddy of his that didn't have a way to cook them. And yeah, it was a cool video. And like all the fish that he cooked up looked really good. The only one that I hadn't tried that he cooked up was the barracuda. I've never had barracuda. In his video, he said the barracuda was really good. I know a lot
Yeah.
of people do eat them. I've never tried it. But then again, I mean, you look at the last fishing video that I put up on the channel. I ate a dang snakehead out of one of our freaking canals down here
Yeah,
in
that
Florida.
looked really good.
It really was. It really was. But dude, I actually like one guy had posted on there like said something like brave man eating fish out of Florida canals and uh and listen, I'm going to tell you he's right. He said, with all the fertilizer runoff and all the crap people throw in those canals, he was like, good luck to you. I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm still here.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
maybe that's why I didn't get sick when my wife was sick. I built up
It
some form of
probably was.
immunity by
Flagger, I think the reason that your subscriber fluctuates so much is because you're in Alberta and it's so cold people don't want to hang out very long. Here's a question for you.
oh, what's it say? Do you ever whitetail hunt? Not really. No. It's been years since I've been hunting. My dad and I used to go when we lived in Tennessee, and we used. My dad passed away. It'll be 5 years this year, and I just really haven't gone and done any kind of hunting since. But if we did, it was more north. As a matter of fact, like you know. Northwest in the Panhandle area, like you're talking, and then in Georgia.
Hey, hi, Homestead and Lee Wilder. I didn't miss you. I just haven't said hello yet, but hello and welcome in.
Creel said the Cuda was awesome. Yeah, I could tell by your face, man. It looked like it was really good. But like the snakehead too, or like you
Oh,
said,
that snakehead looked amazing.
and a lot of people have been asking me, like what was it? What would you compare it to, as far as like what it tastes like? And I mean, I've heard people say it's kind of like almost like a flounder, and just it doesn't really have like a distinct flavor. It just kind of takes on whatever you put it in. Like
Yeah,
that's why I think I was so impressed with the Everglades one that I did, because I
yeah,
love that Everglades seasoning, and it just it really firm fish, really really firm, really white all the way throughout. I mean, the fish is all muscle,
yeah,
um,
right.
you know. So it was surprisingly good, but the one guy who made the comment does make a good point. It little sketchy eating some stuff out of some of the canals down here, because I mean
Yeah,
people are pretty awful when it comes to just throwing stuff in
yeah,
there, and the
yeah.
fertilizer runoff in some of the areas. But no, OGP, I don't do any trapping. I find trapping fascinating though. Like I love watching you know brother Mark J. Larson. I love watching him, and I know Wyatt does some trapping as well, and Boxy and Geo Outdoors. You know, a lot of those guys. I really like. Oh, and low key trapping. I like watching their videos. You know, on the trapping. It's not something that I do though, or have any in depth knowledge of whatsoever. I fish. That's really my thing. Do a lot of freshwater fishing for like the exotics, like the peacock bass, and just recently really started to discover a lot of the snakehead are starting to kind of come up this way, up northern part of South Florida. So really started targeting those fish. I plan on doing a lot more saltwater fishing though this year too.
So if you guys in the chat don't follow his channel very closely or have not followed his channel, he does a lot of reviews on different baits. That's not the word I want, is it? Reviews. You do what's the word I want? Where you go out and try them out, and that would be kind of reviews.
I guess, yeah. I mean, yeah, I like to, my fishing videos, I always like to explain to the viewer what I'm using.
Yeah, what you're using and how it works. And
yeah, rather than just, a video of just me catching fish, and I know people come for entertainment too, just to kind of watch. I mean, and I enjoy those types of videos too, where it's just like, hey, I enjoy watching our fish. I enjoy watching, I don't need to know exactly what they're using. I'm just there for the entertainment value. But, I guess that's a teacher in me, because that's actually what my day job is I'm a teacher. So I always like to kind of go through and just talk about the bait I'm using. I'll say like I caught it on this lure made by this company, and I was using this hook and that sort of thing. But I got picked up by Bruiser Baits. I'm on their pros, their team now. So I'm using a lot more Bruiser Baits on the channel. Pretty much almost. It's not an exclusive thing that I'm using Bruiser all the time, but most of the time I am, because I get great baits, and I got a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And they make baits for every single type of fishing that I would do. And I'm actually really excited. I put in an order. They got a new bait. It's a 110 jerk bait, hard jerk bait. I'm looking forward to getting that one.
I think his list just kept going and going.
Besides Pearl, you Coastal Fever. Cameraman Ron. Why is that? Oh, Matt from Brim Bass and Beyond. That's where I know Cameraman Ron from.
That's funny.
Thank you, Ryan, for saying about my dad. I appreciate that. Is that a question, Earl, about grits and glamour? I know I was talking a lot there. Snakehead.
No, like it just said tastes like red snapper. If the red snapper is what I think it is, that's this pretty much the same as the sea bass that we catch. And that's exactly what that snakehead looked like. I mean, to me, you fixing that and the way it flaked, all that stuff looked exactly like the sea bass.
Yeah. I would, it doesn't have that sweet flavor like a saltwater fish would have, because they're not eating,
Yeah.
Oh, Rob from Deer Meat for Dinner. Rob and I went to high school together. We played baseball.
Yeah, I was going to say, y'all went to school together.
Yeah.
No, I would love to come down there and shoot iguanas with my 17. That would be a party. Oh, that would be a party.
That'd be a great time.
Have you tried iguana?
I haven't. I want to. And I know I know Rob and his brother Gabe, Blue Gabe, they got a bunch of videos
Yeah.
of them eating the iguana.
Yeah. Problem with those iguana is they get up close to the houses and you couldn't really hunt them very well with a 17. You'd have to get out in the boonies somewhere.
There's a guy around here, and I think he does videos too, and I can't remember his name, but he hunts them with blow darts.
It is as good as I was imagining. I found it to be a decent fish meat, but in your opinion, is it as good as I was imagining? Lingcod was going for lingcod, but didn't get any. We catch lingcod and sea bass, and as far as I'm concerned, they are a very, very easy fish to catch and very, very good to eat. The easy part is why I go after them. And
the easy, I love it.
no, I'm serious. I want to put fish in the boat when I'm out there. I want to put fish in the boat. So the easier the better. So that's why I target them a lot. And as far as eating them, I'd just soon eat them as any other fish. I mean, there is nothing wrong with a sea bass or a lingcod. It tastes the same as a sea bass. It has a little different texture. Hey, Off the Hook, welcome in.
What's up, Off the Hook?
Yeah, I don't think they're worse than you were imagining. They are good fish to eat, in my opinion. Alvis Lewis. What is a... I say Alvis because over in Sunfish King's lives, he accidentally called him Alvis one time, so that kind of stuff. Just got back from Florida. I was wondering if you were still down there. So did you end up going fishing with small waters?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know Off the Hook was down here.
Yeah, he was down last week. Ate iguana in Mexico's street food. Didn't find out what it was till afterwards. Tasted like stringy chicken. Stringy chicken's good.
I've heard that.
Stringy chicken's good.
I do know. John and Lindia did take another YouTuber out today. With that.
No, he got back today from down there.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have been him. He just got back from Florida yesterday.
Yeah, John called me today. Told me who it was. I'm not gonna steal like John's thunder or anything.
No,
like that.
he had a post on YouTube about it. I forget who it was, but he had a community post. It wasn't a video, but
yeah,
they had killed a hog or something.
Oh, so no, that was Batty. That was Batty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his buddy Tyler was down here. He comes down a couple times out of the year, and they go hard all week, man. Like, I mean, they're on the water, they're hunting. I mean,
he said he couldn't hook up with John, had no time to get there.
Oh, okay, cool. So you're in Stewart. You're only a half hour away from me. So
that's next year.
Hey, I'll be here.
Creel, I'm with you on the mountain oysters. I'll eat a little bit of liver, but
I won't. No, not a fan.
If it's done right, it has to be done right.
I've tried it I've tried it like 3 times, and all 3 times I'm like, no.
IL Fishing says, "Hey, Coastal."
Hey, is it ill fishing or IL fishing?
I think they say IL Fishing.
Okay.
IL Fishing. real fast.
I just want to make sure I'm saying it right.
Yeah. Call it flounder and razor clams,
All right,
Clam.
OGP.
and then use the flounder for lingcod. Yeah. Probably sand dab, not flounder, but they look the same. Yeah, those lingcod go after those sand dabs pretty aggressively, I've heard. I've never tried it, but
So you're back at work now, Earl?
yep, today was first day. Broke the machine right before Christmas vacation. So we got it up and running again the same day, but it broke pretty good.
Right.
But
Yeah.
back at it.
I literally have nothing to do tomorrow. Like I have to go in, but
Yeah.
literally I they give us that teacher work day, before
Yeah.
the new semester starts, and like, oh, it's time for you to get your stuff in order, and it's like I've been doing this for a number of years. My stuff's in order. I don't need to come in and just sit there.
Yeah.
But I can't take any time, like my comp time or anything like
Yeah.
that, until
Yeah.
the afternoon. So I was like, I would much rather go fishing in the morning than
Yeah.
come in the afternoon just to make an appearance.
Yeah.
But oh well.
So Grit says, does quail taste like liver to anyone else but me? I don't know the answer to that question. If anyone does, they can answer.
I couldn't answer that either. Your wife's boss lives in St. Lucie. Oh, okay. Yeah, St. Lucie is just a little bit north of Stuart, and so I maybe like 15 more minutes from Stuart. So I love that area, like the Stuart area, especially like on the coast in Stuart. Like that is such a cool area, and they got a really neat, like the downtown Stuart area is awesome.
So you're between Fort Lauderdale and Miami?
No, I'm
South of there?
No, I'm north.
North of there. Okay.
Yeah, I would say I'm probably to Lauderdale. It's probably about a 45 minute drive for me to Lauderdale. I would say closer to 40. Miami's almost an hour.
So you're about dead center.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Because it takes me an hour to get to John and Lindia, small water charters, and they're in Chobe. So it's an hour. Really, it's an hour like north and west for me to get to them.
So they're north of Miami, or no? They'd be north of Fort Lauderdale.
Oh yeah, we're all north of Lauderdale. Like Parabellum and SoFlo Outdoors. I'm sure you've probably seen them.
Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah.
They're in that area. They're like in the Lauderdale, Miami area, we call like Miami-Dade or Broward County, that area.
Yeah.
That would be awesome off the hook. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll make it happen. And we'll get with John and Lindia and we'll make it.
I was thinking y'all were down in a little bit south of Miami, but a lot of that is Everglades, right?
Yeah, pretty much south of Miami, that's like the Homestead area. And then, I mean, it's pretty much, once you get south of Miami, you're down into Florida City, and then you're in the Keys.
Yeah.
Which I love. I love the Keys. I hate Miami. I'm not I just maybe I just haven't been to the right parts of Miami, but I can't stand going to Miami. If I can avoid going to Miami, I avoid going to Miami.
Yeah, I went the first time I flew down to Florida. I flew into Fort Lauderdale, and I'm not. Or did I fly into Miami? It was one of those two, or I might have flown into one and out the other, and I'm not sure. But we were working in nursing homes, putting cabinets in down in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
And I think then we went over to Miami, and finished out the week there. And I know I was out on Miami Beach for an afternoon with one of the work guys, and yeah, ended up flying out the next day.
Yeah, I mean, I know Miami's like a destination for a lot of people. I mean, I'm born and raised down here, so I kind of jaded to it.
Yeah, right.
It's like, yeah, I've seen it, and who cares? It's I'd rather not, you know. Oh, I bet Orlando was crazy this weekend off the hook, and Creole, yeah, it straight up, yeah, 5 hours for me to get to Jacksonville. That's where I was supposed to be going this past weekend. Creole was down there near the Everglades Park. Holiday Park is what they call it, but it's actually Holiday Park is actually they've had it shut down for a while now. It's been under construction. They're trying to like do some renovations and whatnot to it, and because of like supply chain issues and COVID issues, it's just taken a lot longer than anticipated. So it'll be cool once it opens back up.
Off the hook, were you doing a drug run or what? You were down there a few years ago? That's what Miami is. That's what they're for.
Yeah, I was actually down in Miami over right before Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had to go down to the stadium, the baseball stadium down there. There's a baseball showcase that I produce and direct, and then I also edit some of the videos for them. They're called the Power Showcase, where they get all these top baseball prospects from around the world to come down, and they go to Marlins Park. And I was down there, and the hotel we were staying at is only like 2 miles away from the stadium. It's right there on Biscayne Bay. I don't know if you're familiar with Biscayne Bay. It's great fishing in Biscayne Bay. But there's a road called the 385 that just brings you straight across the water. You're right there. Well, of course, the whole time we were down there, the exit to get off the 385 at Biscayne Boulevard is shut down because of construction.
Yeah.
So where do they reroute you to? They reroute you to 14th Street, which goes all the way over, which 14th Street brings you through one of the most wonderful, wonderful little ghettos called Overtown. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever watched the show The First 48. If you've ever seen The First 48 on, what is it, A&E, you've seen Overtown. It's not awesome. I swear to God, Earl, I don't know, like to this day, I don't know if it was 1, a bum sleeping under a trash bag, or 2, a dead body, or 3, both. I don't know. We weren't stopping to find out.
Yeah, exactly. We see lots of bums here. Portland is the bum capital of the world, or of the U.S. at least.
Is it really?
If they make it to Portland, actually, I think, well, I know there's a lot of them in L.A., but all the bums in the U.S. try to make it to Portland because people are a lot nicer to them in Portland than they are anywhere else. That's a fact.
It reminds me of that episode of South Park where they had to like relocate all the bums. Did you ever see that one? It was years ago where they were out trying to bust them out.
No, they're everywhere.
Really?
But, oh yeah, they have camps up under the bridges, up under the overpasses and stuff in Portland, out along the big tall walls along the bypass. They got tents and everything. Trashed the whole place. Just all over the place.
Yeah, it's kind of what it's like down in that area of Miami. I mean, they're like all up under the overpasses. I mean, there's like little cities, and it's a shame.
Right. You Southern boys need to come up here and catch some Dungeness crab and salmon.
I would love to do that.
You should come out in August. July, August, that time of the year.
July could be a possibility.
I could get you on some salmon.
That'd be cool. Yeah, August would probably be out. They keep making us go back earlier and earlier in August. Now it's, we used to not have to go back till like almost near the end of August. Now I'm literally back the first week of August.
Yeah. There you go. There's a real live witness right there.
Huh. I would have never thought that until you said that.
Well, it's a mild climate here. That's part of it. It's year round. It's in the summertime, it's really, really nice. In the wintertime, it's not that cold. It's wet, but it's not that cold.
Yeah. I was at a gas station.
They did that for a joke.
No, there probably was. No, literally, that the first night we stayed down in Miami, we're at the downtown Hilton, really nice hotel, and like about 2 a.m. I hear all the sirens blaring and all this stuff. I was like, we watched the news the next morning. We woke up 2 blocks away. Some car, I think it was like souped up Jaguar or whatever, had to have been a drug thing. I mean, it got lit up. I mean, lit up by two guys died in it. Got lit up. They said another car pulled up right next to it and just opened fire. It's like,
come on, Slagger. I'd take you fishing, Slagger. I'd definitely take you out.
Yeah, I would love to do the salmon fishing. That would be really cool.
Yes, you can hunt gators in Florida.
Yeah,
but it's kind of hard to get a tag, right?
Yeah, you gotta put in for the tags, and it's really just kind of luck of the draw. It's like a lottery.
I know there's other states that are a little easier to get gator tags, I believe, but I think Louisiana would be one of them. But I'm not 100% on that.
I'm not sure about Louisiana. I'm sure Grits could probably tell us.
Oh, you can sneak across, Slagger. I know places that you can get across. I forgot. Yeah, Canada is really sticky on that. No pun intended. I got a nephew that married somebody from Manitoba, and he said he's just going to go ahead and get it so he can travel back to see her family back and forth because, I mean, she needs to go see
They
her.
won't let anybody across the northern border without a vaccination?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
I did not know that. This goes to show you how much of the news I've been watching or paying attention to.
Well, it's Canada that's doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're trying to one up the U.S. for once or something. I don't know.
And
it's the American side.
Listen, man, not for nothing, but I'm glad we actually have a governor here in the state of Florida that is looking out for your right to choose what you do.
You got a good governor. We not so much.
You know, politics aside, whether you're Democrat or Republican, I mean, like he's a Republican, but he's not like, I mean, it's like literally he's just basically saying like, look, you know the science, you know, if you want to trust it, you trust it. If you don't want to trust it, you don't trust it. You don't want it, don't get it.
Yeah.
You want it, go get it.
Flagger, where were you trying to come in? What state?
Let's go, Brandon. You see that NASCAR kid that started that?
Yes. He didn't start it. It was the
young lady. It was the young lady that was interviewing him.
Yes.
But there. Okay, so he
really.
Montana.
That's hard to believe.
But that kid that Brandon, his name's Brandon something. Okay, he's a Xfinity Series driver. He's got a sponsor. He didn't have a sponsor before. That was the first race he ever won where the girl was like, oh, the crowd's chanting, let's go, Brandon. And they weren't.
Yeah. Well, she knew they weren't.
Oh, yeah.
She had to have known they weren't. But she got famous.
Oh, yeah. But the kid's got a sponsor now, and they want to put let's go, Brandon on the car. And now NASCAR is like reviewing it, saying that like, oh, well, it has a vulgar. Yeah. It's like, No, the kid's name's Brandon. They're just saying, let's go, Brandon. You jerks. Like, let the kid put let's go, Brandon on his car and let's go, Brandon.
Yeah. Anyway.
I couldn't believe
It's actually a pretty terrible thing, but it's still kind of funny.
I mean, it is. And I wonder if the all of these T-shirts and everything that's being made and all the stickers and all that, shouldn't that girl that the reporter, shouldn't she get just a tiny little cut? I mean, she started it.
I mean, maybe. But
She started this.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know what.
And if she's not,
I hear you there, Creel. Creel gets on me for saying, "Oh man," he says. I say that all the time. I caught myself that time though, Creel.
Ryan said Ron DeSantis is awesome. Yeah, actually, we're going. I'll be out close to you, I guess, Earl, in February, if they let us go. We're taking a trip with my students to California. We're going to Long Beach.
Oh, okay. That's not really close, but
well, it's on the West Coast.
Closer, yeah. You're
much
still
closer than I am right now.
Long Beach is in where?
California, somewhere. I think it's like
San Fran or
I think it's
San
like
Fran or LA? LA.
I think it's closer to LA.
That's 15 to 18 hours. I think 18 hours. So, yeah, it's not really close, but close.
But they told us that the hotel, in order for the kids and myself and everything, you either have to show your Vax card to check in, or you got to show proof of a negative PCR test 24 hours before you arrived.
That's whatever.
What's up, Creel? He just said, "Hey."
We still have mask mandate here.
They're making us put our masks back on when the kids come back to school on Wednesday. The kids don't have to. Kids don't have to. Nope. No, that's optional. But employees and any vendors that visit any of the Palm Beach County School District buildings or anything have to wear masks indoors.
It was actually, I'm not sure. I don't even know what it is anymore. I quit looking a long time ago, but I never put one on anyway. I haven't put it on since it came out. People aren't enforcing it anymore. They're tired of it. They just, you walk in without, they don't say anything. They just go about their business, and you have more Karens that say stuff than anyone else.
Exactly. It's
funny. I get more oh man than you.
You said, "Hey, Coastal, I bet you I bet
maybe. Never know.
Oh man.
I don't know if you noticed in a lot of my videos when I video with my camcorder that the white noise is so bad. Do you ever notice that? So the last while I've been, when I'm editing, I take the volume down like 6 decibels at least when I'm editing. And it's to get rid of that white noise. I could never figure out how to get rid of that. And
is it just it's the camcorder that you're using?
Yeah. So then over this Christmas vacation, I got looking into that. I kept going into the settings and going in there, and I tried it. The volume was most of the way up on the camera itself. So I took that volume down to just under half and tried it out. And it's just like there's nothing except when you talk. It does great. I wish I'd have known that a year ago. You know, I mean, I've been doing that all year. When I video with that camera, I have to always make sure I keep the volume on the edit tool way down so that it doesn't just blow your eardrums out.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's still loud when you talk. Like it'll pick it up really good,
not
but
picking up all the extra.
just not the white noise. Just it's. I wish a lot that I would have found that out a long time ago. But
my GoPro, I got the one that I used. My chest mount GoPro is the Hero 8, and
I just got one of those.
And I ended up having to kind of like modify a little windscreen to go around it because like the media mod that they sell for it is useless. And especially fishing a lot of the canals, where the peacock bass are and the snakehead are and stuff, and even some of the better like lakes and ponds around here, they're right by the damn highway. I mean, they're literally like right by either the turnpike or I-95. So there's a lot of noise, and I found that once I did like I bought the little stick on like little windsocks.
Yeah.
And I think the little kit was like $14. I got that, put it on there, and it got rid of a ton of it. It's still there. I still have to do a little bit of kind of like noise reduction when I edit.
Yeah.
Especially.
Can I see what you got on there? Because I want to do something like that. Because out on the ocean, it's always windy.
Yeah. Let me go grab my camera stuff. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Creel, I use DaVinci Resolve. It's a pretty complicated program, but I like it fairly well. There's a few things that I don't like very much about it, but good evening, Lisa. Welcome in.
Hello, Lisa. Hold on, let me go ahead. So
and those things have a mic on the bottom and on the front, right?
Yeah, so what I did, like you can see here.
Okay, yeah.
I just kind of put this and I trimmed it so it wouldn't get in the way of the lens. And then there is one on the bottom, like down in here. It's probably going to be tough to see. Let me see if I can angle it a little bit. See right here?
You got the other thing. It's on the other side. You have the thing folded over on top of it.
No, that's actually where it's at. Like over here. See, hold on.
Yeah.
Like I actually have right here. There's a little black
just a piece of felt
over that mic.
Yeah, got you.
So yeah, I got that on there that goes around both sides.
Okay.
And I mean, I gotta tell you, man, it helped out a bunch. And
so that takes care of the wind noise too.
Yeah, and it's these little guys right here. So this was the pack. Comes with a whole bunch of them. I know I got a lot of glare there. Sorry.
That's like for the bottom of chairs.
No, they're I found them on Amazon. They're little wind socks. They are little.
Oh, okay.
Tiny little like
what they're made for is to go over mics.
Yep.
Okay.
So they got a little flat piece back here.
Yeah.
And then they come with these right here, which are just little 3M round circles that have a little hole in there, so it doesn't totally muffle out the sound that's going on it.
Yeah,
I think I got the whole kit for like $14, and I got it comes with all of them. And
well, send it to me since you're done with it. No, I'm just kidding.
But listen, I've not had to replace them since I put it on. I put one on, and I've been fishing with it for, my gosh, I want to say now about a year.
Yeah.
And I haven't had to replace any of one of the wind socks on there. The adhesive is stuck to it the entire time. You will have to trim it a little bit.
Yeah, right.
So it doesn't get in the way of the lens. But other than that, I mean, that's a $14 fix rather than buying the $80-something media mod that they make that really doesn't do anything else for your audio at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard Shotcut does a really good job for video editing for a free one. I don't know. I've never used it. I use DaVinci Resolve, which is also, I have the free version of that. I don't pay for it, but
Yeah,
it's a complicated
Smallwater
one.
uses
But
that.
what's that?
Smallwater
uses DaVinci.
Yep.
Yeah. But he probably pays for it. Or not. He does some pretty fancy editing.
I'm not sure if John, I know he started out with the free one.
Yeah.
Maybe he bought into it, or I use Premiere Pro. Adobe Premiere Pro.
I've never heard of that one.
But that's what I use to do all my videos, and that's actually what we certify our students in too. What I teach. I like it. I've been using it for years.
Yeah.
And they get that whole subscription thing. So yeah, I got to pay for it a month, but
Yeah.
I do get a teacher discount on it. So that's nice. I get the entire Adobe suite, like After Effects and Photoshop and Illustrator and Premiere and all that stuff. I get all of that since I'm a teacher. I get all of it. It's only like $39 a month for everything.
Yeah. So you'll have to teach me when you come out here to get some salmon and crabs and stuff. You'll have to teach me how to edit real fancy, like everything I do, I've learned by clicking on different buttons on the thing, or if I think of something that somebody else did, I will YouTube how to do that on DaVinci Resolve, and it's usually not that hard. It's really if I know what I'm doing.
And that's one of the things I tell my students when they first start learning the software is like, don't be afraid to click around and just start messing around with stuff. You ain't gonna break it.
Yeah.
You can't break it.
Yeah, but the problem is you may have to go back and start all over again on the video when you're 3/4 of the way done.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
that gets aggravating.
Or just keep hitting edit undo until you get back to the spot where like it looked at least like it was halfway where you were before.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, I get kids all the time. They'll call me like, Doc, I did something. I'm like, look, all right, just hold down Command. Okay, now just keep hitting Z until it looks like it did before you did whatever it was you did.
Yeah.
And they'll be like this. They'll be like, okay, cool. There it is.
Yeah, you went a long ways down that rabbit trail. So I got an email from StreamYard the other day that said my 20 hours were about up and it doesn't reset until the 4th. And I was at 14 of my 20 hours and I've been well over 6 hours since then and it hasn't ever shut me down. So what's the deal with that?
I don't know. No, yeah, because like with the free one, you get what, 20 hours
20 hours a month. So I'm over, according to their email, I should be over 20 hours for this month. But
you didn't give them like a credit card or anything, right?
No.
All right, so all they can do is tell you you're not able to stream, or
yeah, I can always go on YouTube and do it, but then on YouTube, then you can't bring anybody up.
Right, you're flying solo the entire time.
And I'm not very good at entertaining people, so.
Well, I'd hate to make you go by yourself, but I do got to get back in there because I know the little one. I know the little one is still up and about right now, which is fine. You ain't got to do anything, but I do need to get to bed because I do got to wake up early and be there for no reason at the crack of dawn for, again, no reason.
Well, you can go take a nap at least.
I'll do like the George Costanza thing and just like sleep like in the episode of Seinfeld where he like made the little thing under his desk. He was able to sleep under there. He had like the drawer and all that.
Hey, might as well. I mean, if nothing wrong with that. If you don't have anything to do,
No, I mean, I'll be able to find some stuff to do. We did get a new system for the way that our kids do the news. Um, it's called a TriCaster. It really, really awesome system. So I think I'll mess around with that. We got it just about a month before we went on break. So I think I'll take some time and just sit there and kind of customize some stuff for the classes that use it. And
yeah,
then that'll probably take me up to like, my 12 o'clock where I can actually use my time and just leave. So that's what I'm going to do.
yeah.
Or at
Grits,
least
does
that's my
that
plan.
actually help a channel if you have that? Does it
With-
actually help?
With what?
He says I still need to make an intro video for my channel. Does that actually help or does it not? I don't think it does.
I've heard people say it does, and I've heard people say that nobody watches them.
That's so I think lives do more than that because I think what that intro is made to do is so that people can come in and sort of learn to know you.
Yeah, the intro video that you can post on there is like, for the person that's discovering your channel for the first time.
Right.
And
Right.
like, okay, what's this all about? And I think where my personal opinion, I think where people go wrong with them is they make them too long.
Yeah.
Like an intro video that's like a minute and 30 or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, like it's just too long. I mean, somebody's going to know what your channel's about within the first really 3 seconds of that video rolling.
Yeah.
So
Or
I mean,
at least what kind of a person you are, maybe. I don't know.
right.
But
I don't have one for mine, and I've what I've heard and what I've read and what a lot of the I guess quote unquote YouTube geniuses will tell you is if you don't have one, throw your most popular video up there.
yeah.
Or one
Yeah,
of your
and
most
that's
popular videos.
I do have one of my good videos up there as the first one people see when they come in, but it is a pretty long one.
Yeah, but I mean that's just kind of like what they say because your most popular video, people are watching it or looking at it for a reason. So if it's the first thing on your channel that people see, maybe they get a general idea of what your channel's about, who you are, that sort of thing. And I mean, I've seen things. I don't know if you guys watch vidIQ, their channel vidIQ.
No, I don't know about him.
He's a British guy. He kind of talks like
Okay.
that a little bit. But he's funny. He got rid of his branded intro, like where like a little fancy thing where it comes flying in and it says da da da, and then it like his vidIQ thing that he had running that would come up. I think it was a 3 second or 5 seconds, something like that, just vidIQ, and then goes away. He was losing when that thing came on. He was losing 70% of the people that were watching his videos when that came on. They skipped it.
Yeah, and that's what I do when I go into something like an intro. Tubby guy, he has that intro on all his videos. I skip through that and get to the meat of the video because I already know what that says. Go through it and get to the rest of it.
Yeah, I would say, Grits, I would say you're right. About 30 to 40 seconds tops. I would, if I were to ever do one on my channel, I would try to get my message out to people that were coming to it. And I might get around to doing one at some point. I would try and get it across in like 15, 30 seconds. Make it as quick and short, as sweet as possible. I'm not sitting there going to, I think what a lot of people try and do with those intros is they get a little more braggadocious with them, and they'll sit there and be like, this kill, this trap, this big fish, this, and they're showing all this stuff, which is great. But the whole point, I personally think of the intro is for me to kind of tell that person who's just discovering my content for the first time, like, hey, this is me. This is what we're about. This is what we do. If you enjoy it, smash that subscribe button. Hang around.
Yeah.
Check out what we do. And then that's it. I mean, they're gonna, they're either gonna subscribe or they're not gonna subscribe. They're gonna watch. They're not gonna watch. I tell you this, it can't hurt if you did one.
No, it won't. It won't hurt anything.
It's gonna hurt your channel at all.
No, I don't think either it will.
And I don't think not having one is going to hurt your channel either.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But yeah, I mean.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off, Earl. So.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up.
Well, no, man, I appreciate you having me.
Hopefully, you gained a few on here. I'm sure you probably did, because there's probably new people on here that you haven't seen before.
I'm meeting Grits and Glamour for the first time, and Lisa and Slager and Ryan Slager and who else did I meet?
I think all those Slagers are one family, but they're from northern Alberta.
And Valerie, a whole bunch of new people. So this was really cool. I appreciate you having me up, and I'll definitely go back, guys, and pick up your channels because I will have some time tomorrow.
There you go.
I'll be doing a little TriCaster stuff while I got the YouTube going on over here. I'll be multitasking.
Yep. So.
But yeah, man, I appreciate it, Earl, and it was actually really good seeing you and good talking to you. I ain't seen you in a minute.
Yep.
So yeah, it was really. I knew you were on John and Lindia's live on Christmas Eve, and we were out at my brother's house, and there was no way.
Yeah, I was on there for a little bit. I hardly hang out there anymore. He's got too much stuff going on, and you guys together have too much stuff going on. I like the ones where you can actually chat with everybody, which I know you can't once you get so big, and that's it's fine. I like the ones where there's a little where you can interact, and you still can on you guys.
Yeah.
It's not that huge, but yeah, a lot of the stuff that John talks about is old movies and old songs that I know nothing about too. That's part of it. That it's out of your wheelhouse. Right, exactly. So why hang out and listen to that?
Some of the songs John will ask me about, I'm like, huh?
Yeah. But see, I didn't grow up with that stuff. Because John still doesn't believe that I'm Mennonite. And I actually am.
I'm going to quote you on that one. I'm going to go, oh, man.
Yeah. No, seriously. He doesn't believe that, I don't think.
He's never said anything to me that he didn't believe you. So.
No, but just what he replies in the chat when I tell him that I am. Yeah, whatever. Okay, you don't have to believe it, but okay.
You don't have to believe it. No, I enjoy doing the lives with them on Friday.
Oh yeah, they're great people as far as that. I mean, it's great. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and John's great. He'll ask me in the boat, when we're fishing. He's like, that song, or that show, and I'm like, no. He's like, it came out this year. And this year, I was like, John, I was born in the late '70s, man.
Yeah, exactly. I think you're pretty close to my age.
And then he'll yell at me. Like, I ain't that much older than you.
I was born in '79.
Yeah, I was born 78.
Yeah.
You and I are the same, pretty much the same age.
I was only born one day away from 78.
Oh, really?
A few hours away from 78.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yep.
You almost were a 78er.
Yeah, just about.
So, all right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and jump out of here. Again, Earl, I appreciate you having me on, man. This was fun. It was good to actually.
bet.
I ain't done a live show in like 2 weeks, man. So this was cool.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yep.
it.
I appreciate you coming up. Do it again
Yeah, man.
sometime.
I would say don't stay up too late, but it's only what
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to shut it down though, because there's only 3 people in here anyway. So, and 2 of them are probably me. So the other one's you. Creel might be in here yet. I don't know. Anyway,
Either way,
no,
man.
I might just shut it down anyway. I've been hitting the YouTube pretty hard for the last week and a half or 2 weeks, and my wife's. I think I should go pay attention to her, maybe. So.
Yeah, and that's why I should probably get back inside too and make sure she's okay. I mean, the little one's probably bouncing around in the living room. She's usually pretty good, but
yeah.
All right, man.
All right,
Earl, have a good night. Everybody still in here, have a good night. Happy New Year, man. I'll hopefully see you on Friday when we do a live show. I think
I'll probably be on it.
Or John's channel. I'm not sure. I can't remember the rotation. The rotation got screwed up. I don't know who's doing what. We'll figure it out.
I'll probably at least be dropping by for a little bit at least. Say hi anyway. So
yeah.
All
right, bud.
All right. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. Have a great week, bud.
You too.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I think I'm going to shut her down tonight. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate it a lot. I still need watch hours, so if you can help me out with that, I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, stick around for a new video. Peace out.